Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Table Stories Gone, our surreal thriller. How is everybody? Are you ready for episode 3?
Beyond ready for episode 3.
Fantastic. Ready as you can be.
Ready as we can be. I just want to take a second to say thanks to everybody for tuning in today and for the overwhelming support that we've already had for the show. The Discord never shuts up, and I love it so much. As you heard at the beginning of the stream today, there was a remix made by Ricardo B of our break song that we normally play during the break.
Big deal, right?
Yeah. Cardi B? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Cool. Amazing.
But yeah, so shout out to Ricardo for that because it's amazing. We love it. And so we're going to go ahead. We have shorter run time, so we're going to go ahead and say hello, and then we'll dive right in.
I heard next week Usher's doing a remix, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sick. That'll be dope.
That's correct.
So let's go ahead and say hello. Let's start with you, John.
What's going on, everyone? Honestly, I'm going to keep this short because I really want to know what the hell's happening. And I probably won't. I'm probably going to have more questions by the end of this episode. So that's great. But I hope you're doing good. And I keep hearing that Discord's popping. I didn't look at all.
You'll be able to look soon. I can feel it in my bones.
Please. But I love you guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Who else is next? Oh, wait. So you guys have moved for me. Oh, there we go. Speth, you're up.
Hi. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Speth. So much healthier now. I'm health Speth.
Oh, yeah. You
really happy about that.
You're glowing.
So I'm not like coughing and getting phlegm everywhere, which is awesome. I also want to say I watched the last 2 episodes. And I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I thought I would have like more of a clue. I thought I'd have more of a clue at the end of them.
Really?
Nope.
So I have a question. Nope. Did you find the moment where I thought John was...
I did, but I also still don't know why. Like,
yeah, I figured it would be that because I know. So I thought
something with tourism, something about tourists. That's my number one. Is like something about tourists, and that's all I know. That's it. That's the only thing I have. And I'm a little hungover, so I'm eating like a whole bag of goldfish right now.
I can't have dairy. I miss those.
Hungover. I'm in.
I miss those and Cheez-Its every day of my life. Oh, God.
So, anyway, glad you're all here.
Yep.
Good to see everybody. I'm really stoked for this, but I don't know what's happening.
Yay. Okay, Brad, you're up.
Hello there. I also have no idea what's going on at any point, and also in Gone. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I have my shirt ready. I don't know if it's on the screen. No, I don't think so. I got this
it is
one.
not. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's my new shirt.
It's your Macy's shirt.
If you get it.
Macy's shirt.
Yeah, if you manage to pull that off. Good luck.
Is almost.
I'm just kidding.
You keep saying all these weird cryptic things. She's like, I'm rooting for you. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Okay, no, listen.
So scary.
She's just psyching you out, Brad.
She's psyching me out. I know she is, and I'm just.
He just was like, I hope that I get a chance to do this, and I was like, I'm rooting for you. And me, I meant it super casual, and then he was like, that's ominous as fuck, and I was like, okay, I'll just leave it because you're terrified, and that's okay, I guess.
Is Trapped in a Macy's a horror movie? I think I saw it
now.
on the Sci-Fi Channel.
This is it
with assless chaps.
Oh dear God! All right, let's move along.
Such an in-joke.
Oh God.
No, I don't get that.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan. Looks like I'm here today. I think, that was my intro last week? Was that KPP's intro as well? There it is. There's my intro. I'm here today. Hi, Domestic Dan.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
No,
he's here.
He is here. Mm-hmm. KPP, you're up.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays, and I'm also here today.
Oh my God.
It's the
It's
best.
so scary.
It's
God,
one of these
right.
days, they're no, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to say anything.
Don't.
You're right, Brad. Do you remember episode 2 when I was like, he's going to start to figure stuff out and he's going to go, no. And he'll be right. Yes. One of these days that will happen, I'm sure. Okay.
All right.
We will dive into our recap and then we'll just head right into the episode.
I'm
Are we
gonna
ready?
pass out. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's this one. It's this button, right?
Previously on Gone.
There was no robbery at a DMV today. This was a bank robbery.
What do you mean?
Residents of
There we
Baton
go.
Rouge were subjects to extreme violence today after reports of an armed robbery at a local VOD bank this afternoon. The subject was apprehended after firing.
got
You got it wrong.
It was at a DMV.
I'm 100% sure we are at a DMV.
Maybe they got it wrong. You mentioned a woman. Do you remember what she looked like?
The side of her head was shaved.
She had
and
a
I think she
crazy
was-
scar. Just
Yeah,
going. She was kind of a badass.
They are not a good person.
On the ground floor, elevator is being called. She has an asymmetrical cut and a scar along her face. She looks both ways down the hallway before she hits the button for the elevator to go down to the morgue. Several rows of mortuary tables are closed, but table 87 remains open, displaying the dead body of a man we all recognize, Lucien Long. He jerks up, gasping for breath. What do you see when you look down at your chest?
My normal chest.
You don't see a wound?
No.
Then you don't have one.
Oh!
What's the last thing you remember?
There was somebody else there. I don't recognize their face. There was a terrible man in a mask.
What do you mean a man in a mask?
I don't know who you are. I never recognized your face. I won't tell.
He continues to cough and double over and starts heaving until he spits out a golden bullet. Walking out the front where you see the detective and Autumn and Dex walking out with him.
I'm gonna look at Reckon and I'm just gonna shake my head at him.
I'd do the exact same to you. So we're just going to have you fill out some paperwork. Thankfully, the precinct is actually rather close to the hospital.
So you two are still waiting for the detective. It's been like maybe, 5 minutes.
Hello?
The office is quiet.
I'm gonna go into the hall. Excuse me,
You can hear typing.
Autumn. I'll take care of this.
I'm going to come with you. I'm
Yeah,
not
come
staying here. I'm creeped out.
You are walking towards this typing. You can hear it getting louder as you approach the desk. And then
Yeah.
you stand there and there's no one there, but you can hear it loud as day as if they were right there in front of you typing.
This isn't funny.
Dex, you hear the clacking of the typing and suddenly it sounds different. It sounds like sandals slapping against your feet as you are running very quickly, running down a dusty road. There's sand everywhere, sand in your skin, in your mouth, in your hair, and you glance behind you and Autumn is running behind you and Lucien's running behind you. You are the fastest. And there is something on the horizon that is getting bigger in pursuit of you and you are scared. Your heart is beating fast. Do you stop and go back for Autumn and Lucien?
How real does this feel?
It's real. You are there now.
I go back for Autumn. And because I really think I know him, and he's dead now, but yeah, I grab them both. I got you.
Dex, where are we?
An endless desert landscape stretches before us. A few scattered structures stand erect in the sands. 3 pyramids, a tall, abstract, and smooth globe resting on a pillar, and a few more things that we can't quite place. Far on the horizon, a rusty moon descends in orbit, escaping our visual reach. And our eyes, yours and mine, rise up to a large, floating octahedron. It looks wooden and enormous. Its shadow could shade near 8,000 men, but we see none here. We're going to begin with Lucien. In Macy's.
Oh, not the desert. I was going to say, how did I?
No, we switched scenes. Yeah. Now we are now in a Macy's, and Lucien is buying a shirt. Did you want to do anything in particular when you bought this shirt, or are you just like you're not? Are you trying it on? I think you said you weren't going to try anything on, right?
No, I know my size.
Yeah, you know your size. So you're going to grab a shirt, and you're going to go and check out.
Probably not in my size. It's probably in some as close to. I don't think I wear fitted shirts, but
You don't
I
think?
don't know what a Macy's is.
Okay.
What's the range? Like, do they do the thing where it's like small, medium, and large, or do they actually have
They
shirt
do.
sizes?
Well, yeah, they do small, medium, and large, but you go based on your collar size, and you also go base like slim or extra slim fit. So I'm
Macy's
assuming
doesn't sound like high-end shirtwear, but I genuinely don't know. It could be the richest.
it's. I wouldn't
I'm from
say it's
England.
the richest. Yeah, it's not like a it's not like a Calvin Klein outlet store or something like that. But they do sometimes have higher brands there. I don't know how else to describe
Got
it
to
to
be
you.
caught dead in something as peasantry as Calvin Klein.
Okay.
Where are we on the scale? I mean, I'm more desperate
Calvin
to just try
Klein
and find
scale,
something
actually.
nice. And
Let's say that
this'll
you
do.
can get-
Like something that looks like this.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get stuff that looks like this?
Yes. Absolutely, you
is-
can.
Okay, this is
Okay.
fine. This is, I mean, for today.
And then you're getting slacks. And are you getting a new pair of shoes, or are you just going to try to clean your shoes?
Everything. Shoes,
Okay.
socks.
Okay. Are you
Underwear.
looking at the prices when you're picking these things out, or no? You're just like, I want these things. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Macy's.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
I could already buy this store.
Okay. So then when you go to check out, there is somebody there. It is a young, stout woman. She has bright red curly hair, big green round glasses, and a big toothy grin. And it looks like she is on the phone at the moment, and she kind of waves you up to the counter. And it looks like she's going to stay on the phone while she rings you up. But when you step forward, she does a double take and notices that you are covered in blood. And there appears to be like a bullet hole in your shirt. And she stares at you, eyes wide, mouth drops open, phone falls out of where she was cradling it from her ear and her shoulder. And she just slowly reaches over, hangs up the phone. Are you all right?
No, actually, if I could get some help. Do you have...
You want me to call 911?
What? Oh, no, absolutely not. No, I've just come from... would you possibly... can I pay by tap
Yeah,
on the phone?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, very good, yes. Okay,
People don't
well,
do it
then-
that much, but I think it's working.
Yes, but very well. That's very good then, yes. Okay, then I should be able to purchase all of these items. Yes, this, and don't mind any of this on me. There's a reason I'm here purchasing clothes.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's not blood. It's not blood.
Oh, is it for like a stage play or something? You do Shakespeare in the Park? I've been meaning to go watch Shakespeare in the Park. Who do you play?
I've been doing a part. I've been playing the part. I've been in Othello.
Oh, in Othello, or are you Othello?
Well, no, I'm not Othello.
All right. That'll be $370.
Very good. Now, I've not actually used this before, but I shall try now.
All right. I think, let me just turn this. I'm not really sure how this works, but the world
Yes,
tells me that this is a thing that exists in Louisiana right now. So we're just going to go with it, okay? All
Yes, I
right.
don't see why it wouldn't be, you know, this is not a third world country.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
That's gone through.
Would you like to change into that here, sir, or are you...
Yes, I would like to. Yes,
Great.
Yes, of course.
Here's the key to the changing room. It's to your left. And
Very
and you have a good day, sir.
Yes. I wonder actually, perhaps, could I get a bag?
A bag? Oh, sure. Sure. Do
These
you,
items in.
yeah, absolutely. We have a nice fancy paper one that says Macy's on the front, or I could get you a more discreet one. It's like plastic, although that's not great for the environment
Not too sure why that would be more discreet or less discreet.
because it doesn't have our logo on the front.
Right. I know. I don't see why. Should I be embarrassed?
What? No.
Why would I need a discreet bag?
Well, I'm just giving you options. I don't know if you want everybody to know you went shopping at Macy's this morning. You know, what if you're supposed to be at work?
Oh, right. Well, no. Yes, I understand. Which has a handle?
They both have handles, but these ones have the wire handles. The paper bag does.
Right,
You know
yes,
what?
I-
This one's better for the environment. I'll just give you this one. Do
Very
you
well.
here? She hands you a big paper bag that says Macy's on it.
Yes.
Holler if you need anything, or if you
Thank you
have
very
any
much.
trouble.
Yes, of course. And
All
I shall
right.
see you in the park for the rendition of Othello.
Oh yes, and what day is it? It's Saturday, right?
Yes, Saturday.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It's the
I'll
green-eyed
come
monster.
Saturday afternoon.
Mock the meat it feeds.
Right. Well, I'm probably not going tonight. It's supposed to rain tonight.
Act 3.
So.
Act 3, Scene 3. It's about jealousy, you understand?
It is?
Very well. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a good day now.
I'm like walking
Yeah.
away.
Okay, so you're going to head to the changing room.
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to change into this fancy shirt that is not as nice as the one that you're wearing. What are you doing with the old clothes? Putting them in the
Putting
bag?
it in the bag. Yeah. I mean, they are evidence. I'm not, they're
Okay.
potentially genuinely evidence. I just needed something to wear to escape the hospital, to not be murdered by
Got it.
law.
Right. Okay. Can you roll for me?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know what that means, but rule of threes.
Okay. So as you are changing, you're in this changing room and you're putting the shirt on, pants on, and shoes. Like you're just completely, and then you're putting everything else into the bag. So we see Lucien kind of, he's undressing quickly. What are you thinking about when you're changing? What's on your mind?
I think I'm thinking that probably this woman is going to call the cops on me because I probably didn't make a convincing liar. I don't believe I can lie at all or anything, but I'm trying to lie to all these people today, and it's starting to make me feel strange and uncomfortable. I'm starting to think that maybe I didn't deliver my Othello lines correctly, and she'll see through the fact that it was a terrible rendition of an Othello. And I lied, and then that reminds me that I lied to this guy who robbed a DMV for a gold bar and fired these guns, and it was terrifying. And I'm starting to just connect all these dots, and I think it's probably the first time I start to think, once I'm putting on these clothes, and where really my only goal here was to just return to some sort of normalcy. So once I'm putting on these clothes, I'm starting to maybe think about the wider scale of stuff. So then I'm thinking about, I'm going to call a lawyer. I'm maybe going to call my family afterwards, and then I'm maybe going to. Then I'm probably just going to go and go to the police.
Okay.
At that point.
So you're
After
formulating
that,
a plan. There's like maybe a little bit of discomfort and panic we see for him, and then he goes back to immediately formulating a plan while he's buttoning up his shirt.
I have to be as pragmatic as possible here, and I'm trying not to panic,
Okay.
worry, or be concerned about the fact that this murderer is out there called Law, who knows who I am and wants to kill me.
As you are buttoning up your shirt and you're thinking about this person, Lore, that's out there that wants to come and kill you, you hear what I think you probably assume is the intercom, the speaker system at first.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
And you wait.
Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
Autumn, I'll take care of this.
I'm gonna come with you. I'm not staying here. I'm creeped out.
You recognize these voices with the rule of 4 or the rule of 3s. You rolled 3 4s, so you recognize these voices. This is the people at the DMV.
Yeah, those guys.
And at this
about
point,
those guys.
obviously, it's not the intercom. It's not the speaker system.
This isn't funny at all. This isn't funny. I got you.
Dex, where are we?
And then Lucien is gone. We're gonna switch scenes.
Oh, come on, man. At least I got changed.
We are joining an empty alleyway in a street behind a restaurant, and we see who we recognize as Reckon and Lore on the street. It's raining, cars are passing by. It's just like a light drizzle, but we can we see them standing by the edge of the road, kind of out of sight.
Law.
It's clear I don't really want to be interacting with him. Yep.
Well, that was interesting.
What do you mean? I look over at him.
This is new.
You know, sometimes things don't work right.
No, I've interviewed a lot of people many
know.
times.
I know.
This is new.
It is new. What do you think it means?
I don't know, but that's what's so exciting and terrifying.
Is that a fucking thunderstorm, Speth?
That's a plane.
Not here.
Oh, that's a plane. I'm like, what the
I
hell
know.
is happening?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please
That'd
continue.
be
It was
dope,
in
though.
the game.
Sorry.
I mean, it's probably nothing. Why are you so excited about this?
Apparently, it wasn't a bank run. It wasn't a. Where were you today?
I've been a lot of places. You?
Oh, come on, Laura. No need to be coy about it. You want to
Yeah.
know what's different? Where were you?
I was at the DMV and I was at the hospital.
The radios are reporting it was a bank robbery.
Shit.
Shit, indeed. They remember it being a DMV.
There's information that I also have, but I'm very reluctant to share with him, so it looks like I'm about to start to say something and I pull back.
They remember.
It's probably just, memories or
They never remember, Lord. You know this.
yeah, no. What are you gonna do? Because
I want to talk to them again. I want to see them again.
you too, but don't mess with them.
Who do you think I am? I just want answers.
I have a pretty good idea of who you are.
I don't think you do. You've never given me more than 2 minutes of your time. I'd love to buy you that drink still, Lowell.
The thing about you is your intentions are never clear, and I guess I don't really want to get entangled in that.
You really want to talk about intentions?
Sure.
Heard you made a trade again.
Yeah, who told you that?
The ones who remembered that Dex and Autumn. They remember you too.
No.
Oh yes. Nice big scar over the eye. Apparently an officer there to protect them.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed. It's more intriguing, doesn't it? Can't
Well,
tell
then
me you're a little interested.
Then what do you want to do? Because this could be bad.
Or it could be good. I want to find them. I want to find them.
And then what? Just ask a few questions?
What more can we do?
I am very suspiciously, like, you can tell that my body language just doesn't trust him.
I want to talk.
All right, well then I'm coming with you.
That makes it easy. I was going to propose that. You're much better at finding people than I ever have been. I'm better at repetition. Calculations.
I mean, it won't hurt. Maybe it was just, I don't know, sometimes, I don't know. You know, like, sometimes you get deja vu and stuff?
One of them thought this was deja vu.
Good.
Who was that was with you? I only had the two.
I don't know, nobody.
They mentioned a death. Come now.
There you go. Person's dead.
Who died?
I don't know. You gotta
a
ask
local?
them.
You
I
were
think
there. They said that
I-
you were there and watched you shoot someone.
I shot someone.
A local? A tourist?
Taurus, obviously.
Good. Okay, so that was the one who died then, the tourist. I asked if they were a friend. They said they just met them, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, where to then, Ms. Law?
Just get on the bus.
Yes, this rain is annoying.
Reckon lifts his scarf up over his head to cover it from the rain, and the two of them step out into the street to catch a bus. And we switch scenes. We now join Dex and Autumn. In a desert. On a road. Dex reached out to grab Autumn. I think you wrapped her into kind of a hug, right?
Hug run.
Okay,
Yeah.
hug run, yeah. And you were trying to pull her forward, and then you were going to go back and get Lucien as well, correct?
Lucien, yeah.
Yeah. So when you pull her in, there's a moment where you kind of feel like you have just jumped off of a cliff, and you're going to, that feeling that you get, that rush when you're about to jump into a big body of water from a very high up space, or if you're gonna take a high dive.
Falling.
Yeah, it's that like falling lurch. You get that for just a second, and then when you look up, you see Lucien standing there with a Macy's bag.
Well,
Are you okay?
yeah, I think so. Am I all in one piece? Am I missing any limbs? Look, it's that young man from the DMV.
You're dead. You're dead. You died. you dead. You died.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Do we know each other?
Yes, we were together when the DMV got robbed, and don't you remember? You got shot.
We talked about suggestion box together. Please tell me you remember that. We had the suggestion box.
Yes. I recall. You're the imbecile that believes in morality lines.
You were shot. We watched you get shot. You died. I watched. I grabbed your hand in the ambulance, and we were driving back, and Autumn and I.
I'm
drove
sorry.
back.
Are we in a desert? What? How?
Yes, I think we have more pressing matters than shared memories.
What do you mean more pressing matters than?
Well, for one thing, we're in a desert, and I think we should really figure out a way back. I have a bag full of bloodied clothes. You must pardon my attire as well. I had to shop at a Macy's.
What's wrong?
How
with
are you
Macy's?
shopping at a Macy's when you're dead? How are you shopping at a Macy's when you are dead? Do you
First of
go?
all,
Is that heaven? Is Macy's heaven?
Well, no, I'm not too sure if heaven is really.
Is this heaven? Are we?
No, I don't believe it is.
Are we dead?
Are we in purgatory? Am I in the middle ground? I don't want to die.
wondering, you know, maybe if we are in fact dead, because
Well, do you recall being shot, young lady?
no, but do you recall dying?
Well, yes. Frankly, I do, but I don't recall you being shot unless you were shot after me. Were you shot? Were you shot?
Well,
I
hell if
have
I
not
know.
been
I mean,
shot. I
that's
watched
always
you die.
possible.
No, you don't. Okay, right. Well, neither of you recall being shot. Were you hit by a car, truck?
No, we were in a detective's office waiting to be interviewed.
We were in a police station.
Right. Yes.
Right.
So it's very unlikely that we all died then. You would recall it, wouldn't you?
I swear to God, if I'm unpumped, you need to show yourself right now, because it's not fucking funny anymore.
I'm just wondering if maybe we were slipped some drugs or something when we were at the hospital. You know, maybe it was some kind of gas, like
hospital.
some hallucinogenic thing, and now we're just still at the hospital.
By chance, wake up on a table in a mortuary or a morgue?
What?
No.
We dropped you off. Your body. She asked me if I should say any final words to you. Do I know you?
Well,
I'm so sorry to interrupt. You have to roll Lucien when he says that to you.
Oh. 424. Savvy success.
Yes, in fact, he looks very familiar to you. You know
To
him.
me?
Yeah, but you can't place swear.
Other than the fact that we met at the DMV.
Yes. When he says, "Do I know you?" You
Let's
do
see,
feel like you know him.
I do believe actually perhaps maybe we have met before. I can't figure out where. Where were you born?
You two know each other?
California?
California. Well, I have been there before, but not for very long. What do you do?
How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
I'm 36.
You seem like you're 47.
Thank you very much. And
Welcome.
perhaps, okay, well, let's just take a moment here. We have to figure out precisely what's going on. What's happening then? I believe I was in a Macy's. I was putting on these ghastly clothing, and then I sort
We
of...
were chasing you. You were getting chased. You were getting chased by this. I don't know. I just felt like I had to grab you guys, and I went to grab you, Autumn. And
Yes,
then
that's
I
right.
grabbed
That's
you,
right.
and you have a Macy's bag, but you died. So you're not dead. You're alive. This is you alive, or are you a zombie?
So you're experiencing blanks of time as well.
Yes.
Blackouts.
Oh, that's a wonderful way to put it. We were in one place, and then we were in another place, and now we're in a desert, which is making me think. I mean, I've never done mushrooms, but perhaps there was some kind of something in a drink. Maybe I am really just losing my marbles
Autumn, I've
right
done
now.
mushrooms. This is not it.
Yes, I don't think this is quite how one reacts to hallucinogenics.
But I don't know. What if I am?
Maybe.
I mean, how else are we in this desert right now? I mean, what is that supposed to be? You know, do you see what I'm seeing right now? What am I seeing?
You're seeing an octahedron, which is a big.
Do you see this gigantic thing in the sky? What is this?
It's not
What's
right
that
above
supposed
you.
to be?
Yeah, it's not
What
right
is
above
it?
you, so it's not casting shadows or anything like that. But yeah, if you look in the distance, it's like far away, but it's massive.
Can you describe
I've
it?
never in my life seen anything like that.
Yeah, it looks
much
like
less.
It's an 8-sided puzzle box, John. So if you look at the cover art of the show, that's what you can see right now, and I can put it up. Actually, it's here. I'll put it on Roll20.
Oh, great.
I mean, I am just freaked out right now. I don't know where we are or how you're still alive. I want to go home.
What?
Where is home to Autumn? What is her home like?
So Autumn has it's a one-story ranch, and it looks pretty inviting from the outside. So she's got a lot of plants. It's a little brick building. It's got a really nice porch. It's a little rundown. It's not too well taken care of on the outside, but it's definitely like, oh, this looks like a really nice outside of the house. And the front yard is cute. She's got like pink flamingos out there, and garden gnomes, and just a shit ton of lawn ornaments, like gargoyles. You know, there's an old basketball hoop that's like super broken down, but she she never uses it anymore. But yeah, the porch is really sweet. The paint is peeling. The house itself is brick, and then there's some like green siding, I guess. But like everything's super overgrown too.
Okay.
So she uses like one of those like push mowers, you know, that's
Okay.
the blade like spins or whatever, and she just does that like periodically. But
And where?
and she's also got like a bog in her backyard.
Okay. So she's like kind of backs onto one of the marshes in Louisiana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, near the outskirts then probably of Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's definitely not like a suburbs.
Okay. So when you're thinking of home, do you feel a longing to go back there?
Yes.
Like an actual. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt.
All right.
Please continue.
That's okay.
We have to go. It's like a brick house. There's like flamingos and there's a bunch of stuff, like a broken basketball hoop, but it's green.
Hello? Do we hear this?
Yes, you do. It's similar to what Lucien experienced, where he thought maybe it was coming from an intercom, but you're in the desert. But yeah, you can hear this.
That sounds rather garish.
Are you calling my establishment garish?
That was the detective, Autumn. That sounded like the detective who was talking to us. He had this, I just remember it was distinctly this creepy voice. It sounded like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the what?
Never
seen Lord of the Rings.
The other voice is the accomplice, the murderer, the ghastly woman that fired the gun, the fellow that was robbing the DMV.
Wait, the one who shot the other guy, the one who shot the other guy?
It was just
Sorry.
I was just talking about my house. I mean, what else?
Do you perhaps, either of you, how are you in health? What's your health?
I'm fucked up. I do not feel good right now. I mean, I feel physically fine.
Yes, but do you ever experience blackouts of any kind, loss of memory, anything like that before? Do you have any problems with alcohol, drugs, circulation, hypoglycemia?
I keep a lot of things in my house, but I don't see that as a problem.
Absolutely no idea what that means.
I drink a lot of soda, water.
Yes.
Are you a smoker, young man?
Who, me?
Oh no, Dex. I don't think. Do you smoke?
No.
No, I'm asking. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name is.
Went to Macy's.
No, my name is Lucien.
Lucien. Okay. That sounds like a villain.
Yes,
Just
you will
gonna
be
say that.
conflating my name with that of Lucifer. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Okay, yeah, that's
really
what I'm
doing
thinking
there.
of.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Different names.
Well, listen, fellas, I'd really like to get home. So, do you see any kind of a vehicle or a path out of here? Hello, can we go home now?
Yeah, this was really fun. We had a good time. We'd like to go home now. Thank you
Worry
for.
that perhaps actually I may be suffering from hypoxia.
Autumn, can you roll for me?
I sure can. If I can find my thing. Oh my god. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No worries.
Major failure.
So on the horizon, when you're looking around and you're like, can we go home now? You do see a dark object. I don't think you would know how to describe it, or it's huge and it kind of looks angular, but you can't really place anything other than it's a dark shape like that on the horizon. But it does appear to be getting ever so slightly bigger if you stare at it, like it is approaching.
There's a something out there. Do y'all see that? It's I don't know, it looks like a kind of cloud maybe. Am I crazy? You boys see that?
I'm not even looking. I'm looking at the ground.
How can they remember?
There's lots of different ways. I mean, well, I don't know. I have a few thoughts.
Isn't it impossible?
Are we in an escape room? Are we in an escape room right now? Do we have to get out? What do you say? You said, I'm done. Where's the emergency exit? We have to get out of here. We have things to do. I have
safe
work.
word or something. Watermelon.
I don't think it would be. I mean, that's a good one, but I think
That's
maybe.
mine. That's mine.
Get us the hell out of here!
Dex, roll.
Or 1-1.
Dex is gone. He disappears right in front of you as he's like, can we get the fuck out of here? You say, safe word, watermelon, that's mine. And he just disappears right in front of you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to be stuck here with the devil.
Really quite concerning indeed, yes, as I suspected. I think possibly I might be dying.
What? No, you're not dying. You're not dying. No one's dying.
Yes, I suspect it's probably a lack of oxygen. I'm suffering. I do believe perhaps you were quite correct, and in fact I was indeed shot.
Well, yes, you were shot, but it looks like you're all better somehow. How are you feeling? Can you breathe okay?
Well, yes, of course I can breathe okay, because really I'm not breathing. This is some sort of a dream, I would imagine. I suppose you could call it a dream.
Autumn slaps him.
How?
Can you feel that?
Yes. Oh, yes, of course I can.
Okay, now slap me.
What? No.
Please.
Not. No, I couldn't possibly. Absurd. Well, I suppose, if you're going to be here, then you're an extension of my own brain, so let's think about this for a moment. What can I possibly do to help myself get out of this? Likely to be, epilepsy? I've never had any, really.
What does that even mean, extension of your own brain? I don't understand.
Anxiety.
What, do you think I'm a figment of your imagination?
Yes, a pseudo-syncope of some sort.
I doubt that you are as creative as you are giving yourself credit for to conjure something like this.
Low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, very unlikely, but possible.
Hello?
likely a lack of blood, lack of oxygen, hypoxia, and that's going to be causing me to have some
Get out of
very
here.
extreme situations. So, what do we know about?
Excuse me. Do you mind? We really do need to find a way out of here. So I
Yes, I'm
understand
doing
that
that
you're just going through
right
a
now.
list right now
Right.
of
Well, I
something
don't
that
think
you
walking
have.
through a dreamscape is really going to help us. This is not really a desert of any kind. Can I look and determine
Yes.
what kind of desert this is? Like, is it loose sand? Is it rock?
It is loose sand, yes.
Can I determine in any way where this desert might be based on anything around me?
You do have an ability on your sheet, I know, but again, you'd have to share the memory attached to it, I think. You do have a memory associated with it, right?
Yes.
So if you would like, you can roll regularly for this, or you can add I believe that's a +2 to your roll if you would like, but you need to describe and narrate the memory for me and the audience.
I have to?
If you want the +2, yeah. Otherwise, you can just do a straight roll.
No. I refuse. All I'm doing is suffering from hypoxia, from bleeding out on an operating table somewhere, so I don't need to share any memories. I just need to prove to this fake person inside my mind that she's just part of my imagination. And together, we can probably figure out how to calm down and smack ourselves out of this thing.
Just to
So
be
I'll just
clear,
do a normal
she
roll.
wouldn't see the memory or know the memory. It's just you're sharing it with me and the audience.
I refuse.
Okay, I figured. Okay, so you can just do a regular roll then.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fail.
you have no idea where this is.
There you go. And that answers your question, right? We don't know where we are.
I
That's
have
the
no
answer,
idea.
you understand?
Okay, well, you know what? You go ahead, self-diagnose away, and I'm going to start walking towards that thing over there in the distance. I don't even know if you had the chance to look, but it appears to be getting bigger, and I see no signs of life anywhere else. So,
Yes, you can do that.
sayonara, young man. And she just starts
try and-
walking.
As I can try and just calm myself down. Yes, I'll just breathe.
The stop is coming up. God, I never thought I'd be here with you.
You know, if you'd only given me 5 minutes at the bar.
Like you said, I gave you 2.
Hello? Hello? Can you get us out of here? Hello? And Autumn keeps walking.
Does she look back
Remain calm.
at Lucien, or does she walk ahead without looking back?
She walks ahead without looking back. She's pretty disinterested.
Okay. Lucien, do you watch her walk away, or do you worry about your own shit?
I'm making myself feel more comfortable by rolling my sleeves up on my shirt,
Mm-hmm.
checking that my, just concentrating on my breathing. And
There's
I've never
sand
really
everywhere. It's getting in
I've
the
never-
crevices of your shirt. As you roll it up,
Yes.
you notice that. You've already got a bunch of sand in
needed,
there.
and it's rough and it gets everywhere.
Oh, don't you dare.
Yeah, that's frustrating, but I'm still concentrating on my breathing. I've never needed meditative techniques before, but I'm using them because I know of them. I'm just, concentrating on my own breathing, hoping that my real self pulls through. And that this is all some sort of a dream. It's a lucid dream.
And in this moment, everything slows eventually to a stop. Lucien is in the middle of rolling up his sleeves. Autumn is walking towards something she can't quite see or understand properly. And there is nothing but silence. Dex, you went back for them both. You can choose to come back for them now, or you can roll to see if you pull them to where you are, but you do not know where you are.
So when I left them just now, I can choose to pull them through with me?
You can try. You can roll to try to pull them to where you are, however you don't know where that is, or you can go back for them, like you did at the beginning.
Do I get to see where I am first?
No.
Can I just pull Autumn back? with me?
Yes. Yes, if you would like.
I feel like I know him. I mean,
It's not going to.
I want us when I yelled, I want to get out of here. I know all of us wanted to leave, so I would try and get us all out of here.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay. So I will need you to roll twice, please, and call out who is which for which roll.
Autumn's first, always.
Okay.
For now. Fuck.
Please roll. Oh, that's the fumble. Okay. For those listening, he rolled 1.
And
Next
then
one is Lucien.
Can't even roll for Autumn when it's not even Autumn's roll.
I succeed with Lucien.
Fail.
Okay. So, Lucien, you disappear from the desert,
Oh my
but we are going to stay with Autumn for a moment.
God.
Autumn.
Guess she wouldn't notice because she's not looking.
She didn't look back, so she doesn't notice. No. So, Autumn, you are walking in the desert. Have you ever been in a situation other than, I know Louisiana can get really hot, but it's not quite like this. It's very humid there. And here it's like a very dry heat and it's beating down on top of you. Have you ever been in a situation like this before? Has she traveled?
Never. She's never been to the desert.
You are very hot and very thirsty. You walk.
She takes off her sweater, her jumper. She's wearing like a shitty grandma bra, but at this point she really doesn't care because it's really hot.
Okay.
So she just
Does she try to like put her hair up or anything to get it off of her neck, or
she doesn't have a hair tie, but
Okay.
she just keeps
Yeah.
she's trying to blow it out of her face because there's I guess there's a slight breeze, I'm guessing, and it just she's got a ton of hair, so it's just all up in her face, so she just keeps like she puts her she ties her sweater over her hair in an attempt to kind of keep it back and kind of keep the sun from being down on her shoulders.
Okay. You're gonna have a +1 to this roll then. Just go ahead and roll for me. Just want to see how you're doing physically. Ooh, okay. You're doing great, actually. You're feeling pretty
Awesome.
determined. However, I will say then, when you look at this object in the distance, you start to see, when it's super hot, you can kind of see the mirage and the waves coming up from the sand to show just how hot it is. It seems to be coming off of this object in the distance as you are approaching it. And we're talking this is probably maybe a day away. It's far, far on the horizon and it's massive. So if it's that big to your eye now, you can only imagine how big it will be once you actually reach it.
All right. Just keep going, I guess. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Who are you calling out to right now? Anybody?
Anyone that might be there.
Will you roll me a 1d4?
Could you remind me how to do that?
Yeah, it's just the / and then R space 1d4 right next to each other. Reckon you hear that?
I look over to Lore on the bus. Did you hear that?
Hello? Hello? Hey, hello?
You can hear this.
I think I hear the woman. That shouldn't be possible either.
No. You can hear me. You can.
Here, I'll try to listen. I don't hear anything.
How? Where are you?
Is this the Detective Reckon?
Yes.
Oh, thank God you can hear me. I'm in some kind of desert right now.
You're in a desert.
Yes. and there's a thing in the sky. It's like a giant shape, like a diamond or something. And there's a thing on the horizon, and it's very big. I can see the heat coming off of it.
Go to it. Describe it to me.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's well, I can't really see much of it, but I know it's big because.
Get closer. Go to it.
I'm walking. Okay, I'm going.
What is she talking about?
I
can only hear her a little bit.
She's in a desert.
Do you know where I am?
A diamond or something there, a large structure.
Yeah, it's this floating structure in the sky. It's very hot here. Sorry, I'm kind of getting a little lightheaded.
You'll be okay. Don't focus on the heat.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking.
I don't know where she is. I've never been there before.
She's so quiet for me, I can't hear her too well, but I get clips of it. What is she talking about?
She's talking about a floating structure in the desert.
Yeah.
Where are the others? Are they with you?
Well, and Autumn turns around.
Okay, go ahead and roll again for me, Autumn. Do you want to see them?
She does. I mean,
Okay.
she knows that Dex has disappeared.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes when people get upset, they're like, well, fuck you then. And then they don't really care. Is that the recent one there?
Yes.
Okay, the success.
134.
Okay, 134. Okay, so when you turn around and look, you think you see a mirage of Lucien, even though you and I'm looking at you now, audience. You and I know this happened minutes ago, 20 minutes ago now. You look back and you see a mirage of Lucien disappearing.
Oh God. Okay. Well, there were three of us, and then Dex, that other young man that was with me, that you were
Dex.
talking to. Yes, he disappeared. And then
What?
And then I was talking to what's his name? Lucien, and
Who?
he
Wait,
was
who's
saying that I was
Lucien?
he got shot.
I'm now looking at lore.
He got shot, but he's alive now. He was in a Macy's.
He was shot and he was alive in a... Go to the structure.
I'm out. The structure that's in the sky.
Are you under it? What does it look like? If you're closer, describe it to me.
Okay, well, it looks like it has 8 sides, but it's like a diamond shape, I guess. But I can't really see too much of it, but it is very big.
What is the color? What is the composition? What is...
Can you see it in Roll20 Speth? I'll just let you describe it if you want.
Sure. Let's see. So it's got triangular designs on it. It's brown triangles, and then below that, it looks like, maybe what is that thing? A trapezoid? Oh gosh, it's been years since I took geometry. Oh Lord. Well, anyway, it's got some geometrical designs on it, and it's just brown and tan and
Those
very
brown
much.
pieces pop open when you're looking at it.
Oh my
this
God! It's doing a thing.
Strange
It's doing a thing.
sound emits from it.
Details. As many as you can.
There's a sound coming from it, and it's kind of like a whistle, but like a crackling. I don't know what's happening. It's just doing
What did
something.
it change? The
Yes,
sound.
the brown parts of it are opening. I don't know.
anything
It
coming
seems.
out,
It
in?
seems. What was that?
Is there anything coming out, going in?
No, it's just
details?
Just the brown parts just started opening, and then there's a sound now, and it's. I bet it's mad about something.
Mad?
It just seems angry, you know, like when you could just tell. It's just not a good sound.
Autumn, the moment you say that, you know you need to run.
and she starts booking it.
Which direction are you going in?
Opposite
Away
the
from it.
structure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh my god.
Oh my! Come on, no break today. Let's just skip it. Let's just skip it. Are you kidding me?
No, we gotta take a break. We gotta take a break.
Oh Lord.
Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. How's everybody doing?
Oh, I hate this. So thanks. What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, I
God.
hate this.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate
And
it.
that's
Thank
best
you.
review of Gone.
God.
Oh, I hate this.
I hate this.
I do want to make this is normally, I might consider skipping breaks since we do a shorter runtime, and there are often times where we're off screen. So if anybody needs to use the washroom, we can do that. But today we're actually doing a giveaway of the hardcover of the rule book.
Let's
So
go.
yeah, I need to verbally announce that. So that's a thing that's going to
Awesome.
happen. It's not starting right this second. It'll be like tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But here's the link that you need to write down where you can go to, and it will be a week long. So it's episode 3, Rule of Threes. We're going to be giving away 3 copies of the rule book. Episode 3, episode 6, and episode 9 are each going to be, but you've got a week to be in there. So the link that you'll need to go to is tablestory.tv/gone/giveaway. And that's where you can go and enter in. And it's free to enter. It's just things like following our Twitter account, following Table Stories YouTube and Twitch. So if you already follow us on Twitch, you get a free entry right there anyway. Just go ahead.
The book is sick.
It's so beautiful.
I haven't even opened it. We just know the cover.
Mine's still in the plastic, dude. I have not opened it. I haven't even looked at the back.
Oh, yeah, good. Don't, because the text there is a little bit. Well, I guess now you probably could, but in the beginning it might have been a little spoilery. But anyway, that is why we're taking a break today. So we are going to just take a couple minutes to stretch. You can do the same, and then we will be back, and then we
Is it
will
okay
dive
that
right
I'm
back
still
in.
confused?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm super confused.
I'm not
Wack is
supposed
like,
to have this moment of like,
Wack is
I get
messaging
it.
me in the chat being like, Brad looked at the book and I'm like, what is he talking about? And then I realized that my face is me freaking out, worrying and thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
And not
What?
at all thinking
No,
about
you didn't
what.
look at the
Back,
book.
how dare you
Show
stop gaslighting
here.
him?
Yeah. How
I
dare
have no
you?
idea
And also,
what is happening.
secondly, Brad, just show them your wrapped cover. Just show them your book.
He's saying I didn't look at the back,
Oh.
which has writing on it.
Oh,
I don't know what
it's
it
fine.
says.
It's fine if you look at the
Brad
back
can't
at this
read.
point. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I love it.
No idea what that says.
Okay. There. This is the link in the chat for those watching the Twitch VOD. I'm going to post it in here. If you're watching the VOD, it will be March 19th. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern is when the link will go live. And it's not like a first come, first serve. It's just you do any of the things and you get tickets, but that's when it'll be live, just so that we have some time between the podcast version of the show and everybody can know that it's available. So there's the link. Save that. And tomorrow morning it'll be available. I will remind you all next week as well, because it'll still be going on. And yeah, so get yourself a hard copy of the rule book. And that is actually a gift from the creator who has watched the show and would like to.
Me, by the way. I did it. I
Oh,
created
What?
Okay.
That's so dope.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So
That's so sick.
shout out.
Out.
Yeah, so that's very, very exciting. We're very, very grateful for that. So okay, let's
Sick.
take a
And
quick
if
break.
I enter and win, can I read the one that I win though?
No, you cannot enter it.
no. All right.
Okay.
Nice
Bye.
try.
Bye.
So, here we go.
In due time, one of our investigators will call on you.
I'm not. Remember to remember me.
What did you say your name was?
So, here we go.
We see like a a Louisiana suburb house, kind of with a white trim. I don't know. It's a beige house with a white front door. It's got like a AC unit on the side of the house, like coming out of one of the front windows. And it's always turned on. I mean, that thing's never off. There's like an old Toyota 92 stuck right on the side, like a little driveway. And all the grass is dead around it. I mean, there's not anything but like a couple bushes standing. The trees in the back, the power lines are hitting the trees almost, and the trees are pretty much gone. I mean, there's no leaves on the trees or anything. It's just run down, not taken care of. And then it pushes in past all that to a little shack, kind of my little shack.
We join Lucien and Dex inside Dex's room.
Oh, we made it. How are you here?
Yes, yes, I think yes, of course, I've worked it out. Very good.
How did you get into my, how are you here? How did I get?
Good thing, really, is it, I suppose, but at least I now understand at least somewhat what's happening. Of course,
What's happening? Are you an evil scientist? You sound, what are you doing to me? I'll give you whatever you want. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to be on the show. I'm quit. I quit it all. I'm good. I'll pay you. I don't know what you need from me. I'm just done with this. Can I just go?
Curiously, I hold my wrist forward. Could you take my pulse?
Pick your pulse?
Take my pulse. Tell me what my reading would be. Come on.
Listen, man, I don't want to take anything. I'm good.
Just curious. Let me know what it is.
What your pulse is? How do I know? Yes. How am I supposed to do that?
Put your fingers on my wrist. And no, not your thumb. Your thumb has its own pulse. That's why you use two fingers. Come on, quickly. Just push on my wrist there. Okay, now just count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Rather quick, isn't it? Okay, right. So, okay, what's happening here? Of course, I'm not sure quite who you are.
You're in my room. You're in my. This is my space. This is my.
This is your room, is it?
This is my room. You should not be here.
Interesting at all. Yes, I don't understand why that would be the case. You see, when the heart stops circulating blood, obviously your brain is deprived of oxygen, right?
I'm not breathing right now.
And then it's the carbon dioxide increasing, the stress of probably the bullet.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
And all of those pain-killing endorphins.
You are fucking Lucifer. You are.
Through my body, and it can create sort of hallucinogens. And the desert makes a lot of sense, you understand?
I need you to get out of here, please. I need you to go out of this room. Just take a step out. Here's the door. I push him towards the door. Here's the door. Just get out of my room.
No, I don't think that went well. I suppose it doesn't. Listen, it doesn't matter where we go. Understand?
It matters that you go out of my room because you're giving me a panic attack, and I don't have panic attacks.
Yes, of course.
I'm having an actual panic attack.
Let me help you. I can help you calm down. What you have to do is calm down. This is quite what was happening in the desert there. I relaxed myself. I relaxed myself from in here. And I'm trying. It's astounding, fascinating, really, that I can even.
There is a British man
quite
in my room
straight here.
telling me to calm down.
Yes.
When I
Okay,
wanted to leave a desert after you died. I think I know you, but do I know you? I don't know. I was at a DMV. They tell me it's a bank. What do you mean, calm down? What do you mean?
If you don't calm down, we're going to die. Understand? We've been shot.
I got
It sounds
shot?
quite frightening, of course, but it's not. It's not frightening at all. You have to understand. Okay, now, if you close your eyes, and concentrate on your breathing, and just shut out all the other thoughts. Because in 10 seconds, okay? Breathe in for 10 seconds. Hold.
I have a better
breathe out for
method
10.
of calming down. I'm going to get my stuff
Okay.
because I need it right now.
Yep.
And
Are you doing it privately so Lucien can't see you, or do you not care?
I am gonna ask him one more time. Leave my room for 30 seconds, please. I need you to leave, or else I'm not gonna calm down, and I'm gonna freak out, and I'm gonna start yelling and screaming. And Martha Dell, who lives in the actual house, okay, not this little shack, is gonna hear us, and I'm gonna call the police if you don't get out of my room for 30 seconds.
Yes. Okay. Very well. Although I will say I really don't understand who Martha Dell is.
Martha Dell is the lady. She's like 95. She owns this house. I rent from her. I pretty much just take care of things around the house for her, for this place.
I really don't understand quite what that represents.
Please leave for 30 seconds and I'll come get you. And there's a backyard. There's a fountain. Go look at a fountain. You like it?
Okay, well, promise you'll calm down.
I'm going to calm down in one second.
Okay. Very good. And leave the door.
So it's like this shack that he lives in is basically a studio apartment, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a studio.
yeah.
You know, has running water, a shower, but it's
not the greatest condition.
No.
Yeah, and it's
but
fairly
it's
small.
his
Yeah.
greatest condition. He loves it
Oh.
because he grew up like, don't want to tell too much, but he grew up like pretty wealthy, his family, and so this is what he's made. He's made this
This is
place.
his own.
This is his spot.
Does it have like his band posters? Like what's up on the
Everything.
walls? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he
So
has
he,
like the tour he never fully finished. They made posters for it. They printed 300. So not only does he have the one hanging up, he's got like a pile of them laying out.
Are they
already signed?
Yeah, they're signed.
Already
Okay.
signed. We were ready to sell them for like $5-10 a pop, depending where we are. You know, the more rich places you sell them for 10. The not so rich places, you could do some fun deals. You know, you sell a CD and add it on, kind of. And it's like signed by me, so it's pretty sick. And the band was good too. So
Lucien, you notice this stuff as you're walking out.
I'm very interested in it, actually.
Do you stop and look at anything?
Yes.
What catches your eye, I guess?
Anything with any remarkable amounts of detail to do with Dex. So pictures, like he was saying, stuff like that. Anything that might be, and I think pictures, number one, or anything that has his name on it. I doubt he has any certificates, maybe for something trivial, but you know.
Way to be in character when you throw that shade. Good God.
Well,
well,
I do know him. He's me. So stuff. Particularly, I'd like to look for pictures that have him in it. Any details? I'm looking for detail here.
Okay.
Specific details.
I think.
Where have I extrapolated this human from, and why have I made up this story about him living with this woman? And is there images of him? And
I
stuff?
see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So, Dex, stop me if this is wrong, or feel free to hop in and make adjustments. But based on what you told me, I like to think that Lucien's eyes fall on, there's like an erected kind of bookshelf here where his kind of media center is. And on that bookshelf is a picture of Dex. His arms are around his bandmates. They're very clearly happy, having a good time. He's got like a beer in one hand. And then next to it is a framed newspaper or magazine. Let's do magazine article. But it's like a really basic, small
like,
town, like
paragraph.
Snap, Louisiana. You know, it's a very, very small magazine and very small article, but he has like the whole band signed it.
Does it have dates?
Yes.
Like a date on the thing?
Yeah. Dates,
does it have
dates on the
another
article.
story on there?
There is another story on there, yeah, because it wasn't a big deal. It was just
What is that?
It was just small. I'll let Dex decide. Do you know what the story was, or do you want me to do it, or do you care?
The story that's like next to it.
Yeah.
I'm expecting, by the way,
they got like a new zebra at the zoo.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
It's
zebra
so
named Tony
insignificant,
came into the zoo, and it's big deal. It's higher than
Get your
what ours
tickets
is.
now, yeah.
Get your tickets now for Tony the zebra.
And this
which
was
is at our
like
local
what?
zoo.
3 years ago? When would this have been?
From
this article.
Oh no, 11 years ago.
11 years ago, this article.
Yeah. Article was from 11 years ago.
Fascinating. Yes. Interesting.
When you're
Can you just
or anything? I'm outside, right? I left, or this is in his room?
No, it's in his studio room, yeah.
Oh, then I'm like looking over it, poring over it.
Yeah. When you look at him, that picture of him with his arms around with the beer, you feel like you know him really well.
Of course I know him. He's me, literally. He's a solipsism. I turn to him. Okay, I will leave in just one moment, but I don't quite understand why I would have gone from the desert to here. The desert obviously makes a lot of sense. You understand? Oil, gas, it's dead organisms, you understand, in the environment. And they decompose. It's a lack of oxygen, so scarce. They don't decompose. The microorganisms don't decompose, you understand? It's a cruel joke.
I don't get it. I don't get it all. I'm not.
The lack of oxygen enables them to maintain their hydrogen carbon bonds.
Okay.
It's how we produce oil. It's the lack of oxygen, which is exactly what I'm suffering from. We're suffering from.
Yeah, I need to get some oxygen. I need
this
my
doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That's what I can't understand.
Can you go?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Fascinating. This is the last thing we experience. You understand? I feel completely real.
Wow.
I leave and walk out. By the way,
Lucien walks
I'm gonna
out
walk
bewildered, like looking at the walls and things as he walks by. He definitely doesn't rush out. Yeah.
No, I'm like wandering around. I'm looking at the detail. It's amazing. For me, this is like being in the most amazing VR experience.
Are you touching
or something,
anything?
Kind of. Totally, yeah. I'm like touching walls and stuff.
Okay,
Touching
all right.
myself.
Yeah, you're like, what is happening? Okay.
Yeah.
So when you step outside the studio apartment, are you touching the outside, or are you in the garden area? What are you doing here?
He said go to the fountain, and
there's like a fountain in the backyard.
I would probably follow my subconscious telling me to go to the fountain, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to pause here with Lucien at the fountain, and we're going to return to Dex here in his room or in his studio apartment.
So immediately, as soon as he leaves the door, I don't have my phone or anything, right? Like I lost that. I gave that to the robber.
To the robber, yeah.
I'm gonna go to my closet. I have I got it on Amazon, like a lockbox where I have like old school code. Like it's like, but you cannot break this open unless you know the code, or unless you have like one of those metal grinders that can get through it. But it was like on sale and it's sick. So I open that up. I put in the code, which is 2. Actually, I don't want to give numbers because that's gonna make them, you know.
Should. What is the code? What do we see him punch in? If this were a movie, it would pan, or like it would cut to him punching in the numbers. What's the code?
02
17
49.
Okay, and then it opens. Just like
yeah,
a
it
little
opens.
click.
Yeah, and then there's this really shitty, like blue, like a plastic bin, and you can tell I'm sort of getting excited. And it has this blue top on it, and I pop it open. Really, for how nice the thing that I just opened was, the plastic is cracked and messed up, and there lays a couple like pipes, is some like old scrounged up weed, some rollers, it looks like a couple looking like white pills, a tan one, just some fun stuff, some socially fun stuff, and then I get my baggie that I need.
Okay. And then do you want to share this experience? Because we can also fade to black. I don't know if you want the audience to see this moment or not.
I don't want anyone seeing this.
Okay. Then we see him probably look at this, take a big deep sigh in, and then instead of fading to black, we actually cut to Lucien in the yard, in the garden, at the fountain.
Is it a working fountain?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little overgrown. She's 92. She's not able to keep...
There's like water coming out of it, like a water feature?
Yeah. It's an old fountain that you can have in your yard. It's not huge, but there is like a little small fountain for birds come and bathe in it.
Oh, it's not like a working water pouring out. It's just got like a bird bath fountain.
It's a bit bigger.
Like functioning...
It's like a functioning fountain, but it's smaller than that. It's not as small as a bird fountain. It's not like a bird bath, but it is a miniature fountain that she has in her backyard. It's a little bit overrun. There's no birds or anything here now. And the sky is a bit overcast. It looks like it might rain.
I'm going to look in the fountain.
What are you looking for?
That is also my question to you, I think.
Oh, so you're curiously looking, but because the way you said that, it was like you were looking for something specific.
I am.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for what I see.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
My subconscious, this is my train of thought.
Yeah.
My subconscious just told me to go to a fountain, which is symbolism for calmness and peace, after I've just been in a desert.
Is that what it means to Lucien? It means...
It is now,
yes.
yeah. I mean, I'm following this absurd thing. I'm trying to be pragmatic, but it's not easy to do in this ridiculous situation. But I thought I was in a desert, which was a clear symbol. I calmed down. That got me out. I appeared in this character's house, absurd person that I briefly met today, but it happens in dreams too. Told me to go to a fountain. Fountain is calming down. Clearly being calm is helping me through this in some way. I don't know what, but and I'm assuming that by going to the fountain, it's going to take me to the next stage of this dream.
Okay. So when you look into the fountain, attempting to calm down, your limbs start to feel loose, kind of hard to control, and heavy, very, very heavy. And now you're hearing water, like you are submerged. You cannot control your feet or your arms, any part of your body. But you do feel like something is in your hand. And then you wake up back at the fountain. And
Anything
these
in my
sounds are
hand?
gone. There's nothing in your hand, no. But maybe you glance over to the shack.
It changed?
No, it's still there.
Dear. Not sure if that's good or bad. Let's see.
It starts to rain, though.
Rain. Not sure what rain means. Usually not good, I suppose. Perhaps it's a reminder of home. Okay. What will be the next practical approach to this situation? I'll go back inside.
Okay. So I think as you are heading back inside to the shack, I think Dex is probably coming out to get you as he promised, right, Dex?
Yeah.
So you kind of encounter each other at the door.
Oh. Hey.
Yes.
You good?
I'm not sure who you are.
Oh, I just put a hat on. I love these. They keep me.
No, I recognize you. I don't know who you are, what you represent, but you're here now, so perhaps I can utilize you in some way.
What do you mean utilize? All right. We need to figure out everything, all of it. We should piece everything together now. Correct? Like we gotta figure this out.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yes,
Okay.
Like I was getting somewhere with it for a moment, and now I'm not too sure. Can't tell if I was punished or.
Why were you punished? What are you punished about? Who's punishing?
I thought the fountain was the answer, but looking at the fountain, actually, I was quite uncomfortable. So I think perhaps it was trying to tell me something else, and I've missed it.
That fountain's old and gross, and there's like algae growing in it.
Old, gross algae. Fountain is.
Why do you
old.
keep saying everything that I say? Like you're processing like every word I say. Tampon. Red Hot Chili Peppers. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's a food.
A food?
Yes. Spice.
That's good. I never heard that. Whoa. Yeah, you're right. It is a food. Wow, that's good. Red Hot Chili Peppers is it's also a band, just so you know. You're really not from here, are you?
No, I'm really not. And you are from here.
I mean, yeah, I consider myself like a local now. I've been around here for like 10 years.
And where are we?
Louisiana.
You both need to roll.
I almost didn't want to fucking say it. 1, 3, 4 success.
That is exactly the same roll as Autumn, and you're not going to believe this. Lucien disappears. Autumn appears in his place.
Shut the fuck up!
It is a fucking mechanic I have written down in my fucking sheet. If this ever happens, that's what's happening. Autumn appears before you, Dex. She's incredibly sweaty.
I feel like she would run into him.
Yeah, because she was running, right?
She was running,
full speed.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so she runs into you, Dex. I can't believe that just happened.
Okay.
I'm out of the desert. I'm out of the desert. Oh my God. Where am I? Dex. Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. What is happening?
I'm sorry, I'm just in a bra. It was very hot.
Do you need a shirt? I have a shirt. Come inside.
Yes, please.
Wait,
Oh
what?
God, I can't wear my sweater
I got,
anymore.
What? I was just. This is a joke. This is actually a joke. I was just. Hold on. I got you. I was just.
Okay.
Take this.
Thank you.
Throw this on. Cool little. But I was
right.
just. I was just with Lucien. He was here, and he was.
Lucien.
Yeah, the guy. I don't know. This is fun. This is really fun. This is great.
You were just hanging out?
Yeah, we were talking about fountains, and he was teaching me to breathe, and I had to use the restroom real quick, and I used it, and this is great. This is honestly great. What's going on? Okay.
All right. So let me get you up to speed here. So I was the last one in the desert.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm walking around, and then I yell out, "Hello!"
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna believe this.
Okay.
But I started hearing Detective Reckon just out of nowhere, and he heard me, and then I told him where I was, and he kept asking questions, and then he asked me about the structure that was hanging in the sky. Do you remember that thing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at it. Are you all right?
This is so fun. I'm having a blast. This is great. Keep going, Autumn. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm real sweaty right now.
It's all good. Keep sweating. Do you need if we? Okay, just keep going.
I'm okay. I just want to make sure you're all right too. I mean,
I'm honestly, man, womans, I'm great. This has
Okay.
just been. I'm just glad you're okay.
all right.
Really.
All right, that's good. I mean, I don't know if I'm okay. I mean, I might just blip out of existence again. Who the hell knows? Excuse
Don't
me,
do
excuse
that,
my
please.
cursing. So anyway, this thing in the sky just it starts like opening up, like it just made a really weird noise, and
What kind of noise are we talking?
it was like a really low whistle, and then it started crackling as well. So it just sounded bad. You know, it sounded like someone trying to turn on a lawnmower or something, and it just like the lawnmower became sentient and started getting mad at things. So I just ran away as far as I could, and
Just tell it to stop. Tell it to leave you alone.
yeah, you know, maybe I should have. Maybe that'll work. But it was scary. It was real scary because I was there alone. I mean, Lucien was, I don't know what happened to him, but he is not my favorite person. Let me tell you right now.
I think he's the one running this whole thing. If you want my honest opinion, I think he is the actual devil. And I think he's trying to mess with us. And I'm in for the ride.
I just don't know anymore. I mean, it was scary because no one was there, and then I lost Detective Reckon. I guess I don't know if he can still hear me or not. I mean, maybe they're listening in to our conversation. Maybe it's the government. It's probably the government.
It's for sure the government.
Do you have any aluminum foil?
I can go inside. Absolutely. I'm sure Martha Dell does.
Who's Martha Dale?
She lives in the main house over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
just
where
my
are
room.
we? I'm sorry.
We're in my room. Welcome. Would you like a let me
Oh
check
my
what I
God!
got
Do
in
you
the
have
mini
any
fridge.
water? Can I
Yeah,
get some
of
water,
course.
please? I'm so
Yeah, I
thirsty.
got water bottles. I only drink Aerosmith. Is that cool?
Dex,
Sure, yeah.
roll for me. Lucien, you can roll as well.
I meant to say Arrowhead, not Aerosmith.
Sorry.
Shit happens.
Oh my God. Oh, wow. I
So
thought it was
close.
going to happen again. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Christ, for those listening. Lucien
do me
rolled a
and
414.
God.
Oh God, Lucien rolled a 414 and then Dex rolled a 424 and I just had a heart attack. I thought it was happening again. I wrote this down and I was like, there's no way this is going to happen. And if it happens, it's probably once ever in the entire show. Jesus Christ. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. You hesitate for a moment, Dex.
About
That's it. You just catch yourself for a second. I can't give you anything more than that.
Water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Arrowhead. I call it Aerosmith because it's
Sure.
pretty cool band. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
no, that's fine. Okay.
One sec.
All right, I'll just stay here.
Hey,
Autumn finally just gets a chance to like wipe all the
Yeah.
sweat off her
What
face.
is she thinking right now? I'd like to.
Well, she's still thinking she has been given some drugs at some point, and she's just hallucinating all of this. Either she's dreaming or she's been drugged, and she's very like, okay, just
wait it out.
Just wait it out. Whatever it is, it'll eventually settle. But yeah, she's very overheated right now, so she's just really thirsty and really just wants to sit for a second.
Yeah.
Should I get tinfoil?
Oh, that was really, it's, if you want to, if you have it, because if this is the government, which it likely is, because they can hear us anytime. You know how they say that spiders are always within, you're always within like 3 feet of a spider. Well, you're always within 3 feet of a government microphone, and they can hear you.
Now,
Yeah.
just
I also heard that
for the audience and me, in this moment while they are still talking, we cut to Lucien in the desert looking up at the sky as he's been able to hear this entire conversation as voices, and then we cut immediately back to them.
I actually heard once that you eat like 400 spiders a year.
Oh
So
yes, yeah.
maybe
They just crawl right in while you're sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I get that water? I'm sorry.
Honestly,
Can I?
yeah, please.
Oh,
Here.
thank you. She chokes.
Here's what I'm thinking. What if, right? What if we're that's weird, eating the government. What if the spiders, what if they have cameras on them and we're eating them, and this is just a side effect of us eating the government spiders?
Do you have any more water?
Yeah, I'll get you another one.
Thank you.
What do you think of that idea, Autumn?
That's fine idea. It's a good theory.
I mean, it's a little far-fetched, to be honest, but it could. Here's another one.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. Martha Dell's going to the store, I think.
Do you have any of the water, Dex, or are you just giving it to her?
No, I don't. I'm good.
Yeah,
I feel great.
okay.
Yeah.
Where do you suppose that place was, though? I mean, we were all there. We were all there together, so you can't.
Are we in trouble? Do you think?
It was a desert, but why? And why could I hear Detective Reckon? I don't understand that. And he was. Let me
What do
tell
you mean you could
was,
hear Detective?
He was with someone else because he kept. I could hear the other lady that was at the DMV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but they were together, and he kept telling her what I was saying. So it was very odd. They were having a conversation like they were old friends.
This is fun. Okay, this is fun. Let's put it together. Okay, so you went to the DMV. I went to the DMV.
Yes.
What were you doing there?
Well, I was there to get a license for my scooter.
Great, and I wanted the real ID.
Mm-hmm.
We got robbed.
Well,
we gave them all our stuff.
Yes, we did get robbed. Yes.
We shouldn't call the cops right now, or we should? Because the cops are in on it. They work with the government.
We went to the precinct. You remember? And no one was there. And that's when all this teleportation started. I don't think we should.
Autumn, is that Martha Dell never really knocks on? Just give me 1
No,
second.
that wasn't me.
Is that right outside?
Yeah.
I'll
Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
No.
Don't answer it.
Shh.
Do you have a peephole or something?
I don't have a peephole. I have a window. I could see out the side of the window. I'll look.
Just look who it is.
I'll check. I scurry over to the.
We see Lore and Reckon outside here.
Who is it?
Fuck!
What?
It's the government, and we need.
What?
We need to get in the closet. They're it's the two people. It's the girl who shot the guy. Holy fuck!
You mean the people? You mean the people I was just telling you about?
The people they can hear you. Stop talking.
Will this closet fit 2 people?
I don't know, but we're gonna get in it. Come on.
Okay. All right. Go.
I'm serious. Get in right now. Wait, they heard you. You need to say something that they can't hear.
Hello?
Oh, we're leaving.
Hello?
Should we just let ourselves in? Or. You said they're here?
Yeah, they're here. At this point, I have my ear on the door. Can I hear them talking inside?
Oh, yeah. He lives in a fucking shack. There's no way you can't hear them right now.
We know you're in there. Just open up.
I was trying to be friendly and maybe inconspicuous, Law. Let them come to us instead of just accusing them of the whole we can hear them. I know it's a shack, for God's sake.
You knocked like 80 times. So
yeah, I know. I wanted to. Maybe they're scared. I don't know.
Yeah. So knocking 80 times doesn't increase anxiety.
Should we let them in?
Hell no. It's the government coming for us. They're gonna try and take everything we love.
We're not the government.
Oh, they can just hear us.
Yeah, we said that we can.
Okay.
There's a fucking spider in the closet. They're listening to us. I knew it. You're right. The spider, it all makes sense.
Do you want to open the door? Should I?
Don't you dare come in here!
Just check to see if it's
All
open.
right.
Yeah, we're
Nope.
naked.
What?
Apparently, they're getting some recreational activity going in a time of whatever this is.
No, she's naked. She's changing, and that's rude. And I'm not looking.
Oh my god, do you hear these guys?
Yeah, I hear them.
Don't come in.
Don't you
come in.
dare
Or
come in.
I'll show you my bad boob.
Oh my god. They really don't want us to come in. We just want to talk.
Yeah, we'll talk in a moment. It's rude when a lady is changing. That is not appropriate behavior for you guys to come in. So be respectful and go hang out by the fountain.
Have you noticed we haven't come in yet?
Yeah, but I feel like you're engaging in my area without my consent. And this is illegal. And do you have a warrant?
Can you just tell us what you want?
To talk to you.
We need a warrant. You are on my property. Code 573 of Louisiana law states that you need some sort of something to be on my property, and you don't have it. So as of right now, you're trespassing, and I will shoot you.
I lean over to Reckon. Are we cops? Are we?
I am Detective Reckon. Whatever you are is up to you.
I mean,
Lucien comes through the closet, breaks that you were just looking at, the two of you, and he stumbles out of it. There's glass shattering everywhere. I don't know if you have any glass in your closet, Dex, but he's covered in glass, and he lands down on his side as if he has come through your closet.
Oh, bugger.
What the hell?
Bugger it all.
What
Blimey, that's smart.
Are you okay?
Wow. Yes.
Where did you go? We were talking, and you switched places with her. And now the government's trying to come inside.
Oh, government.
It's those same people that we saw. Well, I don't know if you saw the man.
We're not the government.
Or the woman. But they were. Yeah, you are the government.
Right. I went back to the desert.
What happened? Did you see?
there?
Did you see the thing in the sky?
Well, yes, I did. Yes, I suppose I probably went back, to some.
I open the door when she says, "Did you see the thing in the sky?" And he says, "Yes."
I grab my I have a baseball glove, and I grab it. I swear to you, I will use this. Stay back.
Oh God, it's her.
You're holding a baseball mitt glove.
Yeah, but I'm holding it in an I don't know,
right.
Threatening manner.
Yes.
Autumn tentatively starts raising her shirt, don't make me do this.
I hide behind
Don't
Autumn.
make me show you my bad boob.
Just please.
How did you hear me when we were in the desert?
I have no idea about that. That's what I wanted to talk to you about and point to lore.
Have you been there?
No. That's why I wanted to ask about it.
You said you thought you've heard of her and she was bad and she was a terrible woman. You said she's done many crimes.
That is true.
You can't say that. I'll look
I
at
needed
Reckon.
them to talk to me. And you were there at the crime and you shot someone, they said.
Okay, if there's anybody that you shouldn't trust, it's this guy. And I just start pointing at him.
Here we
Well, then
go.
why are you hanging out together? I'm sorry. Are you partners in crime?
What is going on? What is happening?
There is. Okay, first of all,
Can we
Put your
step
weapon
in?
down,
It's
like-
getting wet out here.
No!
Well, it's not
This
my
is my
house.
property and you're not stepping in without my consent. You need a form if you're some
I really
no.
don't think that raising your voice to these murderers is a good idea.
It
Well,
starts-
we're murderers now. Okay, didn't know that one.
Sorry. Well, she's I'm hiding.
I don't think I've
behind
met you.
Autumn.
Hi, I'm Detective Reckon. Or just Reckon,
Detective. Are
if you
you a
prefer.
detective? Are you? Perhaps some identification would be in order.
pull out Baton Rouge PD badge.
I don't know if you were aware, but when this all started, we were at the precinct. And that's when we yes, I don't know what happened to you or any of your staff at the station, but you were all gone, and then we were running down some hallway, and then we were in the desert.
Huh.
You going to ask a question? Don't mean to be any offense at all. Have you taken any drugs today?
See, that's what I'm not sure of. That's what I am questioning here.
No, we did not take any drugs today.
Of course, drugs.
None at all.
At this point, I would like to take some drugs.
Can I look at all three of them and see if I notice any of the effects of drugs?
Yep. Go ahead and roll. Do you want to use anything fancy?
Let me double check really quick. Sorry, it's taking a minute to load.
No worries.
I think, no, I'm just going to do a normal roll. Did it. It's a fail.
Okay. No, you can, they just look maybe upset, excited. Yeah, I don't think you can tell. You can decide what you interpret it as. I won't do that for you, but
I reckon look at how upset he is. He's not going to talk to us when he's that upset. We shouldn't.
We need them to talk.
I'll talk to you. I've been talking to you this entire time. Apparently.
No, Autumn, no more of this. We need you to talk. What show are we on?
What?
Oh, we think
show?
something like a television show or something.
What's going on? How do we keep...
Jewel...
Tell us what's going on, because you obviously know. You said she was a murderer, and we need to bring her in. Why is she not in the station?
It's an interrogation tactic. You fucking imbecile.
I don't
What
think
does that
there's
mean? I
call
keep
for
getting
that
called
kind
that.
of language.
Yes, well, that's precisely. That's actually quite correct. And unfortunately,
Thank you.
The imbecile is right, though. She is a murderer.
What do you all remember?
Oh, now you want to hear about what we remember. Why don't you just ask Detective Reckon here if you're such good friends? He heard everything.
We're not friends.
Okay, so you're just hanging out for no reason in the rain?
Colleagues is maybe a better term. You ever worked with someone you didn't particularly like?
Maybe, but...
What do you remember? Listen to her.
Okay. Well, we were at a DMV. Do you want to start from the beginning? Because we did this. We were at a DMV. A man came in and robbed the place. Robbed us. He was very tall. And this kind of weird, plasticky-looking blonde hair. And then he asked for something. There was...
You're having a hard time recalling this now.
And it was...
Whatever details you want to remove, you need to lose 2 of them. Pretty big ones.
Fuck.
Okay. And I guess he was... Well, maybe he wasn't robbing the place. Maybe he was just there to get his license.
What are you talking about?
I think he was there getting his license. Maybe, I don't...
He was robbing the place.
Was he? I don't remember that part.
Lucien?
Yeah, so he was there getting his license. And then they went to the back room for something. And then there was a woman that he talked to. I don't remember what she looked like.
She shouldn't be bleeding either. What?
You told me she remembered.
She did?
I mean, that's what I remember. That's what I told you, right?
Sure, continue. What do you remember after that?
They said some things to each other. This woman gave him, it looked like a tube of lipstick, I guess. And
Wait.
then they would...
Did you drink the water?
What water? Here?
Yes, here. Did you drink the water?
Yeah, I chugged a bunch of it. Why? I was thirsty.
What's wrong with water? It's my water. It's good water.
Agitated.
Don't drink any more water.
Okay. Shh. Should I try to regurgitate or what? What's
No,
in the
Autumn.
Too late.
You don't come into my room and tell people not to drink my water.
You're not in your room!
This is my fucking room!
Oh my god! Wreck and roll! You just broke the rules! Roll, please. I need everyone to roll. Holy shit. Wow. Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Am I the only fail?
I
Wait,
think
I'm rolling.
so. We need a dex roll.
Major fail.
Oh, major fail.
What?
Okay. You and me, you the viewer and me, we see Reckon gets really upset and he yells at Dex and says, "You're not even in your room." And we see Dex stumble backwards. Dex loses sense of space and reality and even time. Dex, you feel like you're in submerged underwater. Your limbs are very heavy. It's very hard to move anything. You're grasping something with your right hand. And you can't breathe. It's very, very difficult for you to breathe right now. When you kind of maybe try to breathe in, something's like coming in or blocking it. You're not able to get any air in. And this is what we see. We see him start to look like he is suffocating. His eyes become bloodshot. Lucien, you are feeling similar effects, although not quite as extreme.
Dex?
Lore, he definitely, I mean, he didn't do the unforgivable, but he broke a big rule here, so I don't know what you want to do in this moment, but I will give you kind of like an advantage here. You were fine, but they're clearly not.
Since I'm seeing Dex drowning, essentially.
Yeah.
Or choking.
Yeah, he's drowning.
Do I know how to stop that?
I don't know. Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen the moment?
I'm trying to be very careful about how I word this.
Yeah, me too.
Let me send you
Yes.
a message.
Ah, okay, then no, but you can assume.
Okay, so that's what I'm assuming is happening.
Yeah.
Would I know can I try to do what I would normally do in the other situation here?
Yes, why don't you go ahead? I think if that's your first instinct, then go for it. Yeah, then that's what you try to do. And who are you helping first, Dex or Lucien?
I'm going to see Dex is struggling a little bit more.
Yes, okay.
So I'm going to run over to him and I'm going to grab him and I'm going to start doing compressions on his chest as he's standing.
Okay.
What's wrong with him? What's happening?
No, you guys got to stay calm. Help him push on his chest.
Oh, okay. All right. And Autumn goes over to Lucien.
Well.
And you're pushing on him?
I'm just going to push on him to try to...
Okay. Lore and Autumn, go ahead and roll.
Did you say I have advantage?
You do.
Okay. So do I add a 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Autumn, you are pushing on Lucien's chest, kind of doing compressions while he's kind of like standing there. And Lucien, you start to spittle water out of your mouth. And you start to feel better, and like you can breathe and get air again. Dex, I'm afraid Lore is unable to assist you. You are definitely in the major stages of asphyxiation right now. And I'm sure it's very confusing for you because you don't understand why you're surrounded by air, but...
Because I normally just do the compressions and I had seen before someone beat on someone's chest.
Yeah.
Could I try that and do another roll, or am I...
Autumn can also now come and assist you now that she's done assisting. So I feel like I know that we've been quiet about the mechanics, but they can help, which will give you another +1.
Okay.
But if you
roll.
fail, you will both suffer the consequences. Just so everybody knows mechanically how that works.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you got him. I need you to come help me right now. I got
All
it.
right. Okay, I'll try my best.
Wait, hold him by the arms. I'm gonna swing really hard and I'm gonna hit him in the chest.
Okay. I failed.
Okay. Do I add a +1 again?
Yep.
Maybe?
You're gonna add. She's helping you, so you can add another roll. So you technically. Okay. So go ahead and just do a regular one more roll and pray it's a 4.
Okay.
Describe what we see.
I pull my arm back and I beat once. I pull my arm back, I beat twice, and then I pull it back and do a third time. And Autumn's standing behind, just holding him in steady. And you just see like water gush out of Dex's mouth. Okay, God, that worked. Oh my God. And I step back and I look at Lucien to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, they're okay, other than being mentally probably scarred in this moment, but yeah.
This doesn't happen.
Dex, are you okay? Are you all right? Can you breathe?
I couldn't breathe. I didn't even drink water. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Lucien spit out water too, and what's going on?
I don't know really quite.
Who the fuck are you people?
My hypothesis.
Who the fuck are you? You said the guy said don't drink water, and I haven't drank water, and then
I drank so much water, I chugged it.
What do you mean he broke the rules? What's the rules?
I can't say anything. This is not
what
right.
You just
this
did.
isn't
You told
right.
us that we can't break the rules. So, in for a penny, in for a pound, perhaps you could divulge a little more information for us.
Have you ever tried, Lore?
To break the rules?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
No, I wouldn't think so. So then, yeah, I don't think when he says perhaps you could try a little, I don't think it even occurs to you to risk it.
Where is Reckon?
He's gone.
What happened to Reckon?
Disappears
Well, he
before
was
your
right
eyes.
here, and then he said.
Oh,
How
in
did
fact,
he
I'm
say?
sorry. I have to go back on that. He can't do that. He actually, his body is on the ground. His eyes are wide open. He's down on the ground as if he had a heart attack.
What's wrong with him?
He broke the rules. That's
What is that? What? But. Hey. Okay.
We don't work in your precinct or thing. We don't know what the rules are.
I'm not. You just.
She stumbles to say the word. It looks like she tries to say it and nothing comes out. It's
Not a
almost
what?
like she spoke, but no sound came out.
You're not a what? You're not a what?
I'm here to help you.
What do you mean?
Okay. Well, is Reckon dead?
Do I call the cops?
No.
Are you the cops?
She's struggling to speak again. It looks like she wants to say something.
Okay.
Again.
I've done this before. All right, we're gonna charades it. Okay. So,
You're gonna play fucking charades right now?
Yes, Dex, we're gonna play charades right now.
Okay.
Okay. Can you say like one word or 2 words, and we can guess?
I don't think you know, KPP. Nobody's ever talked about it before.
We could try.
Okay, all right. We'll start somewhere, and we'll help you, because I feel like maybe we're all kind of losing it a little bit, and we have to stick together. You know,
Doesn't happen.
This doesn't happen. What people dying?
We need to make a decision soon because it looks like, I don't know, he looks.
Don't worry about him.
Okay.
Worry about you.
But you're a killer. You're a murderer. He told us about you. They've been looking for you for a long time. So just leave us alone and we'll let you go.
But you're here to help us. She said she's here to help us. So that
That's
that
what
must
any
mean.
killer would say, Autumn.
But she's our only chance. She's all we've got.
Did she save me?
Yes, she did.
Who the fuck are you?
There's a lot of things you guys don't know.
Well, obviously, I mean, if we're teleporting out of deserts and things like that, I wager there's a lot we are in the dark about here.
The desert, it doesn't...
What do you know about the desert? Do you know anything about the desert?
Nothing about it.
Okay. Why do we keep teleporting? Do you know why we keep popping in and out of places?
I have to go back now.
Back where? No, are you gonna leave this dead man in my property?
I didn't do that. I have to go figure some things out.
Do you leave?
I'm starting to back towards the door.
Okay.
We need you to answer some things as best as you can.
If any of you start choking again, you hit on the chest really hard. Okay?
What? Why are we choking? Should we? I don't want to choke anymore. I just want to live my life and go back to the mall. I don't want to do this.
Something's wrong.
Dex, he said you are not in your room. What does that mean? What does that mean? Tell us what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean? I'm in my room. This is my room.
Autumn roll, Dex roll. Continue.
Tell us what that means. We need to know. I mean, if he dies after saying something like that, what is that supposed to mean? We're in his room, right?
Just maybe drink more water.
He just said
more water. He said not to drink water, and then he died.
What's wrong with my water? Is this it bad? Is it from the company where we got it? Should I switch to Dasani? What do I need to do?
The water's not bad. You see her kind of straighten up and stop wringing her hands. If you'd like to call the cops, you can. But there's really not much more I can say.
She looks almost like she's flinching and in pain a little bit as well.
You are a cop, right?
I'm a lot of things, Dex.
Laura, you gotta go. You're on a timer here.
I just again the chest.
Hit the chest.
Hit hard on the chest.
You can't even tell us who you're working for right now. I mean,
not the fucking government.
You're not a cop?
And I run out the door before anybody can grab and stop.
No! Okay. No, wait!
Please come back.
Should I go after her? What do I...
No, I suppose you probably should. So, we got a lot of good information there.
What? We got nothing.
What do you mean? Do we drink the water or don't we drink the water? What is happening?
I'm not drinking anything.
You did drink the water already, Autumn?
I gotta go, guys.
Yes, and you're quite fine, you see. And
I'm all right.
We didn't drink the water, and we don't feel as well. So, well, I suppose we have to look at the proposition to be found and the practical consequences of accepting it. And I'm going to go and yes, I suppose we should drink the water.
No, stop.
I'm not touching it.
There is a dead man on my floor in my room. Do I call the cops right now or do we hide him?
Well, she said if we'd like to, we can call the cops. I don't suppose it really matters. She also said that this is not a governmental thing, so that really throws your MK Ultra.
And you believe her? We watched her kill someone.
Yes, I believe possibly we are supposed to be overcoming things. So
I'm going to search his body.
All right. Yes.
Don't touch it. Fingerprints.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if he has any identification on him, and maybe I can tell where they're coming from. So maybe she starts digging around in his pockets. Okay. In Reckon's pockets.
Okay.
Reckon, I have one question for you. Yes or no? Did you bring your device with you?
No.
Do you normally come in here without it?
Correct.
Okay. What does she find?
Police badge.
Okay, so here's his
Baton Rouge
badge.
PD.
I believe he also finds Lucien's wallet.
Lucien's wallet. I had that.
This is your wallet. Here, take your wallet.
Bugger, yes, thank you so much. Wait, he had my wallet on me. Oh, wait.
I gave him that. I got
It
that
has a
at,
badge. It
You gave him-
doesn't have anything else on him.
at the scene
But this
of your death.
it does say police, though.
You look through my wallet.
Not your wallet, his
No,
wallet.
I looked for it to see if you were. They asked if you were an organ donor.
Autumn listens for like a heartbeat.
Roll for me, Autumn. Do you have any memories that... How do I word this? Hold on, let me think about how to say this. You use crystals and things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a +1. You don't even have to share a memory for this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and roll for me.
So I just do the 1 on the dice pool modifier.
Yep.
There? Okay.
So when you're listening, you do not hear a heartbeat at all. You hear nothing for a second. And then you hear sound of a shore. Waves. Is that what that is? And then it's gone.
Is he alive?
Huh. Okay, so there was no heartbeat or anything, but you know how like when you press your ear to like a shell and you can hear the ocean? It was like that for like 2 seconds.
Okay, then. Very well. I'd walk out the front door or...
No, don't go. We can't. You can't leave. We are tied in this together. You realize that we keep coming back to each other, so that means we are destined to be together.
Yes, but if we don't drink the water, we're probably going to... Well, I don't know what's going to happen.
Please don't drink the water.
I think I need to call the cops.
I don't think that will do anything, because remember the last time we were at the police station and nothing happened, and then we were in the desert. I don't want to go back to a police station like that.
But there's a dead seashell man on my floor.
Hey, I don't know if he's dead. I mean...
Should we hit him in the
hell,
chest?
I don't even know if he's a man.
What if we hit him in the chest?
Well, I think she probably would have done that already. I do believe that it's rather too late. When you were...
Let's try! And
That's
I'm
a
gonna
really good
just
idea.
bring up
I
my
think-
hand
I
and just
appreciate it.
slam him on the chest a couple times.
Oh gosh, that looks so painful, even though it
I
doesn't
think
look
you're-
like he's experiencing any pain.
Dex, go ahead and roll. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I need another I need a +2 on that, so I need 2 more rolls. So you can just, I think there's a button down below, or you can just roll again and I'll take the first 2 that come up.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll again, take the first 2.
Yep. Okay, so you are pounding on his chest.
Yeah, over and over, just...
Nothing happens. He doesn't wake up, he doesn't move, but it feels very strange. You know, he's very stiff. His eyes are wide open, bloodshot. He's staring at you. Maybe when we see Dex really trying, like, Dex is trying to save him, but I think we also can sense the frustration in Dex, like he also wants answers. So maybe he strikes him a little too hard without realizing his own strength in this moment, and Reckon's glasses, like, go like flying off of his face, and Dex accidentally crushes them with his knee when he's down on it.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh no.
Blimey, you really... Maybe you should stop beating on a corpse.
Hey, okay, I just thought it would be...
You've
She
rolled
said to
it.
slam on the chest. I don't know.
She
Yes,
did say
I
that,
think
yes.
She meant when the person was dying, not when they're already dead.
We put his body in my closet?
Your arms feel heavy.
I don't know.
Your arms, Dex, did they feel heavy?
No.
When you were choking on the water.
Yeah, I felt like I was being submerged.
Yes, I suspect. I had.
What do you mean you suspect? I feel like you know more than we know. Tell us what's happening. What is going on with us?
Well, I tried to explain it to you several times. You wouldn't listen. It was.
I'm listening now. Okay, you just were giving me a panic attack, and I'm feeling better. What is going on?
I believe that we're simply hallucinating. Well, I'm simply hallucinating. It's a hypoxia of some kind, perhaps, and not too sure why. But sometimes,
what does that mean? I'm sorry.
I believe the lack of oxygen circulating through my brain. You understand, the endorphins from the pain of being shot, creating a sort of elation, hallucinations. You understand?
I wasn't shot though.
No, yes. Well, of course, you're representing something in my subconscious.
I'm a real person.
I'm going to go and drink from the fountain.
What?
Yes, I believe I mistook a failure. I believe I was supposed to drink from the fountain, and I got close enough, and I didn't. I'm going to go and drink. That might be the answer.
Don't drink from the fountain. No. There's like literally bird shit in there. Please, like.
Yes, well, I think that might be the point. I'm supposed to. It's not about where we are.
You want to drink water? I mean, drink this, whatever I had.
I have bottles of Arrowhead if you need.
What? I think I'll drink from the fountain. I think that's the point. The point that I'm supposed to get over the disgust. You understand?
No, that makes no sense. The fountain. I'm supposed to clean it. I haven't cleaned it in like 3 years.
Then what does make sense to you? You understand?
What makes sense to me is we call the cops because there's a dead guy here. So we don't get blamed for it. I don't want to go to prison. I will not last a second in prison.
I don't believe you're going to prison.
Sure. I hit his chest, so my handprints are now on him, and I broke his glasses. They're gonna see the glass in the particles of my jeans. I've seen CSI. I know how this shit works.
Dex looks down when he's referencing I broke his glasses, and they're not there.
Where'd you go? Autumn, did you take the glasses?
What, Reckon's glasses?
Yeah, the glass. I
No.
almost cut my knee and whatever.
No, I don't see any glasses.
It's fine. I just don't want to get in trouble for something we didn't do. What does she mean he broke a rule?
Well, I mean, what did he say before he died? He said, "You're not in your room."
And that's where we're going to end today's episode, actually. We're going to end it right there.
Well, this sucked.
Oh. Wow. Wowie. Real good, fam. Real good.
Look at that Dan face, dude. I'm so upset. Look at his face.
That surprised me. Very good. Should we breathe?
What is happening, dude?
Breathe in, breathe out.
Huh?
Are we okay?
Well, I'm great.
Okay. I just want to be very respectful. I know John has to go at like very shortly after this time, so.
No, I'm good.
Damn you, John.
We're gonna wrap here. That's okay, but we might not have a break next week, so we have a little bit more time. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and do a round of shout outs. Let's go ahead and start with you, John.
Can I go last, please?
Yes, absolutely. Let's go in reverse order. Why don't we start with KPP?
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Place. I played Lore for you today. I was here. I guess so. Sorry, my brain is like all over the place. I'm going to play Banjo-Tooie tonight.
Oh my god, I love that game.
I love Banjo-Tooie.
I loved Banjo-Kazooie growing up, and when I was a child, Banjo-Tooie was a little too hard for me, so I'm going to try as an adult and play it. So if you want to come hang out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then Dan and I think are going to mess around in some more Dead Space on Friday. So come hang out.
So good. And you can find her at twitch.tv/KatiePetersPlays and on Twitter at PlayKatiePlay.
Thanks, baby. I'm so bad at
it's okay.
shout out.
It's okay. And if you're listening to the podcast version of the show, I know one of the main comments was that this is too much to write down while you're driving. So don't worry. You can go to tablestory.tv patreon.com/gone. And everybody's picture will be there with links to their Twitch channels and their Twitter accounts. So you can come and say hi. And shout out to the one individual. I'm having a brain fart on your exact username. I know it was longer, but you came in and you were making rounds. You were like, I'm going to go say hi to everybody because it was so good. And you listen on your commute. So happy commuting.
Thank you, single individual.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to you.
Thank you, citizen.
Reckon, go ahead. Or I mean, Dan, sorry. Bad habit.
Hi, I am Domestic Dan. I was wrecking for you today, and I was here.
I reckon you won't be here again.
Will he or won't he?
You'll have to tune in to find out, won't you? But yeah, you can find me at Domestic Dan everywhere. Shortly-ish after this tonight, I am doing my St. Patty's Day stream. I'm just doing corned beef and probably some more Ori but making some more corned beef.
Yes.
Because it's delicious.
God, are you gonna put potatoes in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna make corn. What I do is I make corned beef and then I make corned beef hash out of the corned beef.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Actually,
I usually do it in cast iron skillet as well. So just put the whole thing in the oven. It crisps up real nice. And it's perfect. Anyway, that's what I'm doing after this. Glad I could be reckoned for you today.
You did a great job. Everybody's role play was nuts.
So
by the way, I was very impressed. Every single scene was wonderful. It's a pleasure to GM for you all.
Oh.
Thanks, Dan. Okay, Brad, you're up.
I need to go and lay down, face down, for about 14 to 72 hours before I feel like I can think straight again. I have literally nothing to say.
I have something to say. And that is for the audience to rewind and go back to the moment I asked Dex if he was also having the water. Watch Brad's face. And then when Reckon says, I saw that. When Reckon says, did you drink the water? Look at Brad's face. Fucking gold. So good. I know he's starting to figure it out, or he has an idea.
No, I don't, mate. Well,
maybe I don't.
I don't know. Lucien has an idea.
Yeah.
Which honestly, by the end, I think even Lucien was like, I don't know if that's true or not. But he's like, let me see if I can work out this hypothesis, and then we'll move on to the next one, and then the next one, and slowly but surely we'll get to the answer before I've died and I'm bleeding out on a hospital gurney somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's super fun to play. I'm still very confused. I have no idea really exactly what's going on. I don't know what the desert is. I feel like the desert seemed like a kind of throwaway thing, but is also the box art of this video game that we're all stuck inside because it's an Izeke and that's what's happening. We're just in Sword Art gone wrong. I don't know really. We'll see. I don't know, man. It's just super fun. Can it be next week now, please? Thank you. I have nothing to say. I don't want to shout anything out. I just want it to be next Wednesday.
Brad GM's an amazing show here on Sundays.
No, I've cancelled it. We're not doing it anymore.
Called
Everything is
Dying
stopped.
Order. I'm in it. KPP's in it. It's wonderful. You need to come by and see it. It's at 4 p.m. So a half an hour earlier than this one on Sundays. So please come by and check that out. He's also playing through the Mass Effect series on his channel, and he's currently on Andromeda right now. And it's amazing to watch him play it. It's really good. I remember people shitting all over it, but I'm like watching it like, wow, this is fucking great. So yeah. And he just started it. So come and check him out. And that's at tablestory.tv/twat. And that'll take you right to Brad.
Nice.
Or Brad Wood. Okay. Speth, my darling.
Hi. I'm Speth. I play Autumn Bradbury on Gone. And I think this is one of my favorite things I've ever done, honestly, in terms of role playing. I think PB is a delight to have GM for us. So thank you, PB, for your awesome storytelling. Also love this cast. It's so freaking cool to be a part of, and I really truly look forward to every Wednesday now, where I'm just like so ready to. It's like a good book for me, and I hate when you say that we're done, because I just can't put it down. So I will likely be watching this episode like twice just to try and figure out all of the clues that I can, but I'm really bad at that so far. Anyway, you can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth.
I think there were a couple of moments where because I'm watching your faces to see when you're figuring out, and then there's also random rules I have in here too, like the fucking swapping. What the fuck? I did not think that was gonna happen right now. But you know, in the desert, you seem to be having good instincts. So
I hope so. I mean, I don't know what anything is still, so I'm still freaking out about it. Anyway, it's good to be here. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys around. I'm gonna be playing Animal Crossing on Friday. I'm really stoked about that. So
you can
it's gonna be a good
find
time.
Spath at twitch.tv/Elspeth.
I'll see you there.
Check her out. Yeah.
Yeah.
John, are you good to go, or do you need another minute? Or
you know what's crazy is I had to switch. I usually stream Wednesday nights, and I have for the past 5 years. I switched my Wednesday night streams because I'm so fucking exhausted after this that I could not stream at night. I switched it to Thursday nights because I literally, and this is a compliment to you.
I'm horrified. I'm so sorry, but also
no.
Okay.
It's so I tried to do it the first week, and I was so exhausted that I was like, I'm just gonna switch stream nights. Like,
can someone make the meme of the domino meme where it but the bottom one is John starts playing in this campaign, and the end domino is like he's just homeless.
It's so crazy to me because I I don't get affected by many things. I can usually just be in it. But like when I go out of it, even though Dex is like sort of similar to me, but like, same voice or whatever, but like different character, obviously, I'm just exhausted in the best possible way. And so I just need time. And I know it sounds so ridiculous, but it's sort of like
ridiculous. I guess
exactly what I said when I meant what I meant when I said I'm gonna lay down.
And I didn't believe you. Like I didn't believe you. Like Brad was like, oh yeah, PB shows are wild. And I never got I just started Nocturne. Like I've never gotten to watch Nocturne.
You're not allowed to watch that yet. I mean, it's not related. It's not related at all. Before anybody watching freaks the fuck out. It's not related. I just I
don't watch it?
Don't watch it yet.
I only watched episode 1. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
I just use similar techniques.
Does that mean?
I just use similar techniques, and part of your enjoyment right now is that you've never really been GM'd by me in a long-term thing. So
without a doubt. Without a doubt. And
but don't watch it yet. It's not related. Nobody freak out.
No,
it's fuck off. It's not Nocturne 2. It's not related.
Or something.
It's not related.
I'm just having the best time, and and it's all good. Like me being exhausted like this is not a bad thing. It's just it's a puzzle, and I'm fucked up in a great way. So it's like a mental exercise that I'm way out of shape for. So thank you so much. And you can find me at twitch.tv/John Sandman. If you like Rocket League, I play Thursday nights now. Yeah. But if you like Rocket League, I do that on YouTube daily. And then I do second videos probably 3 or 4 days a week also that are random videos. High energy, in your face, loud.
And your TikTok.
Yeah, sure.
I love it. Sure. I'm sorry. It's
TikTok,
good.
TikTok, Instagram. I'm following. I'm keeping up with all the kids nowadays. All right. You gotta keep up with it. Got to keep up with the times. 2020, social media platforms everywhere. So, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you, PB. Thanks, Cass. You guys are awesome. And if Dan does not come back, I will be extremely sad.
It'd be his own damn fault. He broke the rules.
Oh shit.
So now I'm curious. I'm just going to say this out loud, and you're not going to answer.
Right.
But now I'm curious if, he broke the rules within the game or with you outside of the game, which makes you actually you get rid of it. I don't. Now I'm
why not both?
Same rules. It's in Izeke. It's somewhere.
I don't
it's
know
not
what that
even
means.
my theory, but that's one of those animes where they go into a video game and get stuck in it.
Oh. Okay. Now I know what it means.
So what is happening? It's not, but it might be, but I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
I think I know what it is.
I fucking love it and hate it.
I know nothing.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Drink the water.
Is that the
Don't drink
episode
the water.
title?
It might be. It might have to be. Although it's.
Can we call it Bad Boob?
It's.
That was
you
the
did
funniest
that
shit.
so
I
well,
couldn't-
like so seriously moving between comedy and the seriousness of the situation. It was
I
very
couldn't,
good.
like,
It was such a good
contain-
episode.
I think I cracked on that when she said that. I was like, I couldn't like contain.
Don't make
like,
me show you my.
my-
Don't make me
I was
do
so
it.
glad the screen was blanked out for me and I could hit a mute button real quick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is been quite the challenge for me not to break up in laughter, but I can't help it. You guys are too good. So yeah, I'm PB, I'm Pumpkinberry. I am Ben, the narrator today. My brain is also fried after one of these episodes, and it just completely shuts off. So I'm just gonna say thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the fan art. Thank you for the puzzle solving and the everything that you guys are doing in Discord. Thank you for tagging which episode you're referring to. Thank you for the live play-by-play reactions as you're watching the episodes. What? Y'all are insane. You're great. And thank you to those of you who have already done the rating and review of the show on iTunes. If you could spend 5 minutes of your time helping us out this week before the next episode, that would be one of the best ways to do it. It does require, if you're on PC, to download iTunes. If you have an Apple device, you can grab iTunes on it and rate and review the show. Hopefully, we can get featured on the front page of Apple. That would be super cool. Yeah, and then thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, Speth. Thank you, Brad. Are you laughing at me? Did I say something stupid? What's happening here?
I'm laughing at the image that Elspeth has linked in the chat of Dan looking insane.
It's today's mood.
Wait,
Okay.
who looking insane?
In the chat, there's a Gayazo link or whatever it is.
Beautiful. I will put it in the. I will put it in the
don't see
chat
it.
as well. Is it in the? Wait, is it in the Discord? Oh, there it is. Okay, awesome. Should I put it up on the screen? Am I distracting myself? Holy shit!
so
Dan.
good.
What is
That's an
that?
emote.
Okay,
That's
hold on.
an emote.
Don't worry. I'm putting
I
it
don't
on
know what
the.
my face does most of the time.
Wow, I'm putting it up on the screen for those watching. Don't worry. For those listening to the
Perfect.
podcast version, you can find this VOD on YouTube if you really want to see it. Dan's crazy face. It's so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'll put it up on the screen. But in the meantime, what was I saying? Oh, rating and reviewing the show. That would be super awesome if you did that. Completely understand if you can, or if it's too annoying. I get it. They make it incredibly difficult. But if you did, it would be amazing. Super great.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh.
Super great. And then if you have a Twitch Prime and you haven't used it yet, please consider dropping it on one of these amazing role players. Dan, I'll hide this for you. Because they killed it. Every scene was incredible. They did a great job. I threw a curveball at John in the middle of the episode where right before we came back from break, I'm like, describe your house, because I don't know what it looks like, and he just did it. It was perfect.
I'm so sorry. By the way, you were like go, and I was like,
No. It was good.
She
It was
talking
good.
to me?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
it was good. It was good. It was perfect.
Cool.
And I'm really, and I threw a curveball at KPP and Dan today, being like, if you guys want to come in, it'd be really neat if you came in and they could hear you and they rolled to be able to have that happen. So go for it. And they did it. And just really, really impressed with everybody.
Insane.
Yeah. Just diving in and giving me 110%, which I really appreciate. So please support them. Do that. And if you want to help support Tablestory, you can do that by checking out our Patreon. We've got character sheets for you, adventures for you and your table, and then if you want, you can do NPCs for your favorite show, including this one. That should be working if somebody can confirm that is working. You also know there's another way to get on this show, which didn't happen this episode. I was surprised. But yeah, and that's it. And then I normally do a Gone recovery room tomorrow on my channel. However, I'm super into tactics. Hopefully my brain will be on well enough to play that game. So if you want to come say hi to me, I will be streaming at 1 p.m. on Pumpkinberry. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next
See you
week.
in a week. I wish we could fast forward there.
Yep.
Aw.
See you in a week.
Something's wrong. I don't know what's happening, but something's very, very wrong. Can you help me?